I want to jump into something, Rico, and I'm always interested with stuff like this. Evan and I will meet and talk about, because this is the new way of doing our business, is you have to be cognizant of your video as much as your audio and vice versa. So when videos pop, when they get heavier views or heavier engagement, you chart it. You kind of go, well, what was the subject matter, and why did this happen? Now,
what was the trigger?
Yeah, now sometimes it's fun, right? Laughter, ball breaking, you file it there. Other times people will take something you say as being, hyperbolic, and that generates a response. But there's also a fallback. Like, in general, rarely, we don't talk a lot of U of M because there's not a lot to talk about. But when we do, those blow up because it's, Sparty, and the context of what you say means nothing. The other one is Jameson Williams. So I wanted to bring this up to start. Take this as a soft open. I have plenty of real stuff to do today.
J-Mo again.
It's J-Mo again because I think I do a real good job. We comprehensively as a show, I think we do a good job. We talk about what people want to talk about. I feel like there's a connection between us and our audience. But I feel a complete disconnect with this topic. So we did an entire Lions presentation yesterday. A very small amount of this show, it might have been 90 seconds to 2 minutes, was Jameson Williams, the stupid penalty he took, and what it caused. Didn't give it a second thought. Did not think it was provocative. I didn't think it was hyperbole. I just didn't think about it again. So it blows up on the YouTube where the engagements and the vitriolic response to it, first of all, it doesn't matter. In the end, engagement's engagement. You don't get high on your own supply, and you sure as hell don't consider the thoughts of someone named, Big Nasty 69, and they don't like your take on J-Mo. The point is, I want to ask a question to people, and it is very simple, is why do you react this way with this player? Like, J-Mo has been afforded a protected status that Cade Cunningham doesn't have, that Tarek Skubal doesn't have. We are living in a time where all Tarek Skubal did was pitch one of the better postseason games in Tigers history, come out of the game on 99 pitches, and he has been vilified like he's a bum pandering for money on an exit off the lodge. Meanwhile, J-Mo, these are facts, what I'm about to give you, okay? Factually, he made a great play. Facts. He had a stupid celebration. Fact. He drew a totally legitimate penalty. Fact. That penalty moved the extra point from a 33-yarder to a 48-yarder in 30 to 40-mile-an-hour winds. Fact. His penalty made that extra point more difficult. Fact. That extra point being missed matters in game script. Because if you're up 7-6 and the Eagles score to go up and they're sitting on 12, maybe they go for 2. To get to 14-7. And if you get that stop, all of a sudden field goals look different. But what you're meant with is this. It's an idiotic penalty, and I'm sorry. I just don't think J-Mo is that bright of a guy. He's made a ton of bad decisions. He continues to make bad decisions. And he continues to do the whole late night thing. And it's like, okay, no big deal. I just thought it was very simple.
Right.
The reaction is these two again, it didn't cost us anything. You're haters. By the way, within the segment and the YouTube video, remember I'm the guy who said I want his role to be bigger, that play is everything right about J-Mo and wrong all in one. What is it about this player and any commentary of him that triggers you? Because it's a you thing. It's not a me thing. I don't think it's a Rico thing.
No. Mike, I think it's two reasons. Two reasons why people react this way to J-Mo.
Also, thank you for supporting our videos. You're only helping.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Your hate helps. So thank you. Maybe.
Hey. Reason number one. J-Mo is the superstar that Detroit wants to have. He's the flashy player. He's the guy that everybody else is jealous that, you have him. He's your Justin Jefferson. Look, Amon-Ra, great receiver, but he's a possession receiver. So he's not in the flash. Yeah, he's in the Honey Nut Cheerios commercials. But, Mike, I think they want that over-the-top superstar.
We do. We have Jahmyr Gibbs.
But then he's also a man of the people. Whereas he interacts with the crowds. You can see him at places. He embraces Detroit.
So Jahmyr's home playing video games, and you want the guy who's out at 3 a.m. where he shouldn't be.
Because he embraces Detroit.
Okay. Got it.
Hey, man, Detroiters are a different type of people, man. If think about it. I knew Cade was going to be great the second he put on a pair of glasses. You knew that. Detroit was going to embrace him. But wow, you had a Coney? Oh, wow, I can see you wherever. Yeah. Oh, that's J-Mo over there. He's one of us.
So we just can't talk about reality. That he took a dumb penalty.
No.
It cost you, and we move on.
No, because at that point, he's protected class. He's one of us.
Okay.
He's a made man.
Well, I hope you're happy you've called your entire town small-minded. I hope you're happy with that. Because that's what you just did.
I didn't, man.
You did.
No. It's not small-minded. I just know how Detroiters think, and Detroiters love Detroiters and people who embrace this city.
Okay.
They've always done that.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, you were an outsider, and they will never let you in.
Do you realize Aiden isn't protected the way Jaden is? That J-Mo is? Aiden grew up here. He went to school here. He played for the University of Michigan. And Aiden is not afforded the protections that J-Mo is.
Because J-Mo, at any given moment, will be in the actual city. Whereas they will look at Aiden and say, well, you went to a school in the suburbs, and then you went to Michigan. And well, J-Mo is at the grocery store. He's at the club. He's at that Coney. He's in the actual city limits of Detroit on his own.
That's the most pathetic thing I've ever heard. Thank you for that. 248-539-9797. Yeah, he's a football player. I don't care where he hangs out. I don't care where he goes to church. I don't care who he sleeps with. I don't care about none of it. I care about how you play. And if you get yourself in trouble off the field, we're going to talk about it. There are plenty of things with J-Mo that he does that we don't talk about, but he shouldn't be doing them. But guess what? On the field, that play was amazing, but it was also idiocy. Yeah. It's okay to just say it. It is remarkable to me how J-Mo triggers the fans. It's just crazy to me.
I mean, he is very polarized. For me, the thing that I didn't like was just there was no contrition. There was no guys.
Oh, you didn't like him laughing on the sideline?
No, because at that point it's like, oh, okay, you know what? Sorry, I took it too far. My bad. I would have liked to see a coach come over there and, hey, what are we doing? Maybe
they did. I don't know. Yeah, they don't have. It's not the Truman Show. We don't have Coach Cam, so I don't want to throw that out.
But him laughing just kind of gave it like, whatever. And it's like, dude, that was a point that you probably are going to need. At the time, I'm like, whatever you do, don't lose this game by 1 point.
No, my point is when you're playing the analytics game, that point is large. And I understand it played out in a different way, but I do wonder if it was sitting there and you are, look, man, if it's 12-6, 12-7 when they score and then they go for 2 and miss, think about how field goals play then. Mm-hmm. Look, think about how a field goal plays and it's 13-6, but kicking a field goal, you might feel a little differently about it. Versus if it's 13-7 and I can draw to a tie versus draw to being down 4. Look,
Mike, case in point, when Philly kicks the field goal and goes up 16-6, at that point, you now have to score twice. That's how important that one field goal was.
Yeah. And again, just for the people in the back, if you're just joining, I'm just trying to figure out how a random clip about us discussing J-Mo's penalty is the most popular thing we said yesterday. That's a you thing. It's not an us thing. There is some kind of reaction that J-Mo draws from people where it's this visceral defense mechanism. I can say all the nice things in the world. I think J-Mo is critical to this offense. I've said it. It's factual. I think J-Mo has to be on the field in order for them to operate at the highest level. I've said it. I've talked about the best version of this team being with J-Mo being a big part of it. Said it. But the minute you talk about something J-Mo actually did it was brain dead. It was stupid. Taking penalties celebrating in a low-scoring playoff environment is stupid. It's dumb. Okay? And it's not the first time. It's just not bright. I don't care if Amon-Ra did it. I don't care if Jahmyr did it. I don't care if Aiden did it. I don't care if Goff did it. It's all the same. But you don't rush to anyone's defense. the way you rush to Jameis. Why? There's no yelling. I am legitimately, sincerely fascinated by this. I'm fascinated to understand how that video on YouTube crushed everything else when it was nothing provocative.
Man, I had to go back and rewatch it because I was, what did we exactly say? And
It's amazing to me. David, do you have a thought on this? I mean, that's a gorgeous T-shirt you're wearing today. I'll tell you.
I do, and I'm not saying this.
When did Cass change their colors?
They did not. I'm not saying this way to be disrespectful in any way, Rico, but I don't want to agree with you, but I do because I understand Detroit, and I think you are right. It comes off as we're saying a certain thing about the city, but it is just how we are. You love the city, they'll go for you. You're from here, they're with you. And in a weird way, David, it has to stop.
It's a Detroit thing you wouldn't understand. And to
sadly,
Mike,
yeah.
And to Mike, it sounds ridiculous. But if you're from Detroit, you understood what I said. And you understood the reasoning and mentality of that. And look, we've gone before of superstars who've been drafted by teams here that this city never embraced because they deemed them, well, you're not like me. You're not tough. You're not. That's why they love Dan Campbell, because Dan Campbell is no nonsense and he's gritty and he's tough and he's this underdog type coach.
Like Jameer does everything right.
He does.
Like Jameer, wrap your arms around him, put him in bubble wrap. I like J-Mo, but I'm largely indifferent about long term. For me, I honestly thought they were trying to replace him when they drafted Tesla, who's a perimeter guy. Big-bodied, gave up a lot to get him. Then they paid J-Mo. Cool. I'm good with it. I think J-Mo's critical for this season, but like it's okay to say a guy didn't do something the right way. That's just, how about this? Why is it some of you, the same group of people that want to get in the comments on a YouTube video, you wouldn't dare defend your quarterback who's done more for this franchise than J-Mo will do in 10 careers.
Oh, boy.
You won't say a damn word. You won't defend him. You're too busy trying to run him out of town. But you'll defend Jameson Williams with the fire of 1,000 suns, as if he came out of your mama's womb and he is your brother. It is bizarre to me. First of all, I don't defend any player that way. None of these players care about us. None of these players like you. I'd hate to break that to you. They're not paying your mortgage. They're not going to play video games with you. They're not going to show up at work so you can show them off to your coworkers. Guys, win and say nice things, lose and say mean things. It's a very basic principle. But when J-Mo did something dumb, much like all the times we say nice things about J-Mo when he does his job, if you do something stupid, why defend it? It's just hey, and again, interact with all the videos, do whatever you like. You're only helping. I just don't get it. I also, look, I don't like country music. No shot at anybody. We have a country station in this building. I could die 10 lifetimes over without ever listening to it. I don't like country.
You're not into Shabuzi?
You had to explain Shabuzi to me. The point I'm making is, I don't like country music. I don't listen to it. It is wild to me to listen to something you find abhorrent.
It's called hate watching, hate listening, Mike.
That's fine.
And
so we have full lines, and I want to talk to the people. I am totally fascinated by this because I didn't think we said anything that was remotely provocative. It was only 5% of our Lions presentation yesterday, and that's what took off.
It was something that the world saw because it was the only game on, and he did something to the goalpost. Yep. Don't know what it was, and it got a penalty. And then after, he's just kind of laughing. You missed the extra point. Because if I'm Philly, I'm like, oh, no. Put that 15 yards on the extra point, not on the kickoff.
We'll get to your calls next.